Hi everyone, I wanted to make a quick video to talk to you about something called number scrolls. Number scrolls are a really fun activity that first graders get to do in math. And this is a great way for students to practice writing their numbers. It's a great way to correct reversals. It's a great way to practice that. It's also a great way for students to start recognizing patterns and seeing how to write larger and larger numbers. So I wanted to show you a couple little tips and tricks that you can kind of think about when you're first starting your scroll. And then hopefully this is a kind of an extension or a project that you can continue at home if your first grader is interested in this kind of a challenge in math. So let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see. And we're going to take a look at the beginning scroll paper. And this I will link for you digitally in our weekly plan. So you have this available, but I will also have this available for pickup at Harvest. So the only thing that's different about the beginning scroll paper is that it starts students with 0 here. And then they would continue writing their numbers 1 through 100 on this sheet or section of their scroll. And then there's another piece of paper that students use for scrolls, and this is the one that will be more common to use, that has these X's at the top, where students will then continue on writing. So they would write 101 through 200 on this page. And the only reason there's these X's here is just so it's easier for you to attach to the previous page. So I have an example of what this looks like once it's cut out and has the numbers here. So this is the first piece of scroll paper right here. And you can see that we start with 0 and end at 100. So that's what it looks like kind of once it's cut out. And then I have my next continuing piece of scroll paper here. And as you can see, those X's are going to be helpful when I attach these two pieces. I'm just going to use some tape to do that. You can also do this with a glue stick. So once I attach these two pieces, you can see how they kind of continue on, and students can continue with 201 and all the way on through 1,000 or even higher. So one thing you can do to store your scroll is you could just leave it like this and you can roll it. You can attach it with a paper clip. Sometimes I tape the back here too. So sometimes you can just roll it up. Or sometimes we attach these to a paper towel roll, if you have one of those available at home. And we just use a piece of tape here on the end so that you can roll up the scroll and store it. So this has been a really fun activity that students have really loved doing in first grade, and something we're hoping that they can continue doing at home. They just might need a little bit of support with printing or attaching the pages in the scroll, but it's a really fun way to challenge themselves and practice writing larger numbers accurately. Of course, reach out to me if you have any questions about number scrolls.